Hi guys, here we are. We're going to unbox a new iPhone 7 Plus. Gee, that's a big table. iPhone 7 Plus. Probably won't focus in this light. Gold colour. 256 gig. Yeah, might not focus. And a pane of glass to go on top. Now, I'm a Samsung person, and right now I'm looking at a Note 5. Note 5 is recording me, and so you're going to see this through the eyes of a Note 5. Note 5 is in selfie mode, so that later on I can, once I've unboxed this, we can cut away and then I can record on this, and we will see the difference in this video with no editing. But about a year ago I bought an iMac, which is my first experience really with the Apple products, and it didn't really sell me on these or anything. It didn't make me jump ship as such. I managed to use my Note 5 alongside with my iMac with no problems, and but since the Samsung update of Nougat to the Note 5, I've had nothing but problems with my phone, and all they're saying is send it in for repair. And my theory is it's not broken. It's since it updated for an update that they sent me. So we know that Android is across so many brands. Apple is an operating system for their own brand. So I'm going to give this a go and we'll see what it's like. Fresh, hasn't been opened, still got its plastic on it. Oh, now it's starting to come undone. And we'll see. There's a bit of plastic. I like it how they spent the time to make the wrapping. Yeah, everything just all folds up nicely. Just pull that tab and the whole lot comes out. They spent some time designing that. Put the glass over there. It's even an embossed box. It actually feels like the phone on there. Yeah. Designed by Apple in California. I'm not going to see that because of that lighting, are you? Now, what do we got here? This here, welcome to iPhone. It obviously tells me how to turn it on. Here's my little paper clip for poking open the SIM card slot. Hey, look at that! Got me some Apple stickers. That's cool. And another bit of paper that's very small. Battery, do not attempt to replace the iPhone battery yourself. You may damage the battery, blah blah blah. Just telling you the do's and the don'ts and do not. For Australian customers, that's not me. For Brazilian customers, that's not me. So that does not worry me. Now, I think instead of tipping the box up, there's a little tab in here. There's a little tab right there. Oh, see? So, pull the tab up, look at that. There we go. It's the gold. This is the first time I've actually held one outside of its cradle. In the shops we do have some live ones in the shops, but they're bolted down, so this is the first time that I've actually picked one of these up. There's no oh yeah, there's a plastic on the screen. Right, so that's the phone. I'm not going to go any further because I'll plug it in and I'll record on it later. A little charger. And here's some earphones. And I think this is how you open them. Yep. Earphones with the lightning lightning fitting or whatever they call it. And on the back here, a little adapter so that you can run your own earphones on your iPhone. And of course, a charger cable. Right, so not a lot in there. A bit of glass to protect it. They tried to sell me a protective cover, but I didn't even get a protective cover for my Note for a while, so I thought no. And so the salesman did recommend me getting this bit of glass. It'll protect the iPhone, he said, if it drops. It'll protect it pretty well because you spend all day trying to get this here out. Bear with me.
Not meant to get it out.
These aren't a special brand one. These are just bottom of the line, I guess. Gee. We might be fast forwarding this, but oh, here we go. Look. I've never had to fit glass to a phone because, bearing in mind that the Samsung has Gorilla Glass. So I've never had to, ooh, that feels like a bit of, like a window. Oh, look at that. There we go. I'll be putting that on later. It's got the back tab on it, tells you what's the back, what's the front. Got a little wipey thing here, and obviously this hard bit here will be the little squeegee, no doubt, to push out bubbles. Yeah, so that's me unwrapping it. Let's see how it operates. See you next time on the Apple. Right, how you doing? Now, like I did say, I was going to unbox this, charge it, play with it, and then go back to record, but it was night time, so the lighting was completely different and wouldn't have given the Note 5 a chance to see what it's like with some backlight. But so today I'm just in the car. I thought I'd quickly do a video, a self-recording in selfie mode on the iPhone 7. I don't know how much picture quality difference there will be, but I think personally I've done a few more videos because it's been a few days now. I've done a few videos and I don't think the quality is quite there with the Note 5 for recording in selfie mode. Plus also it hasn't got stabilization, so you'll notice it'll be a bit shaky because it's mounted to the windscreen of my car and we get all the bumps in the road. But besides all the video side of it, you know, I've had a few days to play with it. It's taken me a while to get all my apps and log in and remember passwords and all that, but I'm absolutely really impressed with the battery life on this thing. Now it is advertised as 15 hours or whatever battery life, and I think the first day 7 AM till about 7 AM I took it off charge, and I didn't put it back on charge till about 11:30 at night, and it was just down to 3%, and I hammered the phone. Like I was playing games, just table card games, nothing massively graphics or anything, but yeah, the battery just seems to really surprise me, because when I first plugged it in to charge it, I was quite shocked that it was, you know, it hasn't got fast charge and like the Note 5 does, and it doesn't appear to charge up very quickly, but it doesn't drain very quickly either, so that's one really good bonus. Another bonus, I guess, is I really like the scrolling on it. I know it seems a weird thing, but when you're scrolling up or across and all that, it's just so smooth. It's, you know, it's really simple. It just looks nicer. But the gripes, you know, I don't have a drop down menu. Now in the Note 5 you could slide down from the top and all your notifications were there and blah blah blah, and I haven't yet to find something similar to that in the iPhone 7 Plus. I did work out the other day that you swipe up and you get just a quick menu of just some shortcuts, but other than that, I know the double click of the home key now takes you into all previously opened apps, but no, you get a notification, say Facebook, you get Facebook notifies you and you got 3 notifications and you don't get to it in time. You like come back, you got to open up your phone and you actually have to look for your Facebook app. Now I'm still learning my way, I'm still learning the position of my app, so it takes me a little bit longer now to find, say, Facebook or Messenger or something like that, and just not having that drop down menu where you could slide down from the top, click on the notification and it would open up. It's just one thing that I find is missing. The S Pen I thought I wouldn't miss, but now it's I kind of miss it. That car's not in a very good shape. I really miss the S Pen, only after a few days, and I hardly used it. Just for that detailed cropping, or you wanted to say, I haven't worked out how to save a picture offline. If I find a picture that I like, I haven't worked that out yet, but I guess that's something that'll come. So there's some subtle differences that I have to get used to. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not worried about space on my phone, not worried about storage. This is a 256 gig model opposed to the 32 gig Note that I had. But then having the Samsung, owning the Samsung, I was given 100 gig cloud storage, which is awesome. Now I could quite possibly lose that once I uninstall that app off my Samsung. But I'm losing 100 gig, I'm gaining 256. So all in all, coming from Samsung, I think it's just a aesthetic thing that we got to get used to. Learning how to drive it, navigate it. There's a few shortcuts that aren't available in this iPhone that were in the Samsung, but then it probably goes the other way. There's probably a few shortcuts in this that's not available in the Samsung. Another thing is camera resolution cannot be changed on the 7 Plus. The video resolution can be, but not the still picture. And with the Note, you could scroll right, swipe right, and it would bring up all your options for your camera. I had a food lens and all these different lenses that you could download. I haven't yet found anything like that on this. And then you could, of course, the Note 5 went live onto YouTube straight out of the camera app, but this here obviously will go live onto YouTube straight out of the YouTube app, which is okay. I didn't really go live anyway. And what else? Yeah, just that camera resolution. To set the video resolution and all that, you have to go into settings, and you gotta go. Yeah, it's just such a long way around. Instead of you can't go into the settings of each and every app through the app. You gotta go through the settings in the phone. But like I say, it's just something to learn. I think once you got the phone set up, it's fine. See, I can't. If I wanted to take a picture and post it up on Facebook or something, and it was too big, I would have to take the picture, open it up in Photos, crop it, start changing the file size that way, in the hope that I can change the aspect. I don't think you can change the aspect in Photos. so I may have to get another photo editor, but I don't, you know, that's not a biggie for me yet, but it will be if I start posting stuff on like Trade Me in New Zealand here. You got a maximum file size, maximum photo size, and at 12 megapixels it'll be right at the maximum. I had to take, I used to, because with the Note 5 you could change the megapixels, so I used to take with the 8 megapixel and that was fine, but 12 is just going to be too much. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to edit this with the unwrapping of this phone. That was recorded on the Note. I'm going to attempt to put that all together on iMovie on this phone that I'm looking at right now. If not, it'll be posted in the bio about the movie, about the video, about that I didn't get to do it. But if it is successful, well, it's successful. But there are other video editing software out there. I just got to find one. I think there's one pretty cheap, and that'll work works really well on the iPad Pro that I'm looking at getting in the very near future. As soon as I get rid of my iMac, I'll get the iPad Pro 10.5 inch, and then everything's mobile. You see, you do everything on the run. Do a bit of recording here, do a bit of editing here in the car, be able to upload it straight away. So just use the Wi-Fi on my phone, I guess, or find a Wi-Fi hotspot, sit down, have a coffee, and do it. So I think that iPhone or the Apple products that are coming out now. So we've got the iPad Pro that's doing the work of the Mac. You got the what are they? The iBook? No, they're not the iBook, are they? Their laptop, anyway. See, MacBook. You got the MacBook Pro. You know, that's really small, good battery life. And so these new products that they're coming out now is just starting to make that social interaction, I think, a lot more easier or a lot more portable. See, I could have uploaded straight from my Note, but it just, I don't know. I really wanted to go through and look at the video, and the video editing stuff on Android isn't that great. You know, the free stuff, I haven't never purchased one. I know iMovie because I used it on my iMac, because I'll take the videos off my Note, run it through iMovie and then post it. But now, if iMovie is simple to use on this phone, and if I can cut and edit and put other videos in and that, well, then it just makes life so much easier. Being a small screen, but then the 10.5 inch Pro iPad will obviously make that a lot more easier. So yeah, I didn't think I'd say it, but not very pleased, but I'm pleased with the iPhone 7s. I'm happy with it. I watched some 4K video the other day, and it was amazing. So yeah, coming from me, who is Samsung hard and true, and the biggest downfall, I think, is the protection of the iPhone 7 Plus, keeping it safe. You know, it feels like a delicate flower, opposed to, you know, I pick up my Note 5 and it's like picking up something that's designed to take a punch and something that can take a knock around the head. But you pick up the iPhone 7 Plus and it's just feels delicate. It's lighter. The build quality, just, you know, it's that aluminium case where the Note 5 had glass front and back, and their Gorilla Glass, their unbreakable Gorilla Glass, and you know, like you see, I bought the screen protector for this because I was told at the minimum buy that because it'll protect the screen. I never had to do that through Samsung. Their glasses are amazing. They're so scratch resistant. Like my Note 5 still looks brand new. and it's had a hard life. And since the video of me unwrapping it, I've been in and I've just bought a cheap wraparound cover, just a rubber cover for the back, so if it does drop out of the pocket, it can hopefully protect it. But other than that, apparently these iPhone 7 Pluses, or the iPhone 7 range, are meant to be stronger than the rest. You know, you see everyone walk around with an iPhone with a shattered screen or a cracked screen or something, and I used to laugh at people that didn't have a cracked screen. So that's not a real iPhone if it's not cracked. So that's the reputation that they had, and now I own an iPhone without a cracked screen at the moment, and touch wood. Yeah, so that's it. You might see a lot more of me, but that was my unwrapping on my iPhone. This is me talking on my iPhone. I don't know if you'll notice the video quality, but I'm not going to edit the video quality when I put them together. I'm just gonna clip them together, and that's it. Not going to play with the ratios, not going to play with aspects, not going to take out anti-vibration or anything. Bearing in mind the Note 5 was on a tripod the whole time, so there was no vibration. But take my word for it, it does have anti-vibration in it. It does auto stabilization. Later on I might grab 2 clips, one of this one videoing me at 100 k's because my car shakes a little bit at 100 k's, and one at the Note 5 at 100 k's, and I'll mash them together, and you'll see the difference. Quite noticeably I do miss that, but iMovie will probably take that out, but it's just that extra work, you know. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Let's get going. It's a new page of mine, so you never know, you're probably the first subscriber. But until my next video, keep safe, keep sound, and don't pick on anyone. See you later.